Hey guys, it's Sean Berg with FusionPrep. We've got a bunch of new updates I wanted to share with y'all today just to so you guys can see some of the stuff we've been working on here recently. So the first thing we've got is linked recipe ingredients. This has been something that a lot of you have been asking about for quite some time now. So we're really happy and excited that we finally have gotten this launched and can get this into your hands. You probably have seen, if you've used our control panel and edited any of your recipes or builds in the last couple of weeks, you probably have noticed that our ingredients look a little bit different now. So, prior you'd be able to just, when you're looking at your ingredients here, you'd be able to just, put in some data here and you can freeform type in an ingredient. You'll now see that we show you a list of ingredients that you've used in the past, which will help you keep your ingredients more uniform and consistent and standardized throughout all of your recipes and builds. So you can easily link, pick an ingredient you've used in the past. You can still add a new ingredient here really easy. So it's still very easy to use, but will hopefully help you keep these ingredients a little bit cleaner. We've also now added linked recipes. So if you want an ingredient to link to another prep recipe, you can do that now too. So you'll see if we click link recipe here, there's some search functionality here, but you just pick the recipe you want to link to, and there you go, it's linked. And the way that presents on the app, on the iPad side, when we open this recipe now, you'll see any of the linked ingredients have this little arrow here. So all you do is click on it and it'll bring you right to that prep recipe. So you can really drill down into these different recipes, even on the app. And that same functionality, not only is it here in recipes, but it's on the build side as well. So for build ingredients, recipe ingredients, you can link all of those to other prep recipes, and you can keep linking and go as deep as you want there. So we hope that that's really helpful. I think that that's going to be a real game changer in helping you guys manage and keep these recipes really clean and make sure that we're also consistent about how you guys are communicating your ingredients on these different recipes. So that's the first update. The next is that we have launched support for almost the entire lineup of ThermoWorks wireless thermometers. As you guys know, we were previously integrated with the Cooper-Atkins Emerson wireless Bluetooth thermometers. We have a ton of customers that use those. They're a great product. We've had a lot of success with them, but we've had more and more customers reaching out to us asking if we were going to support any additional thermometers. ThermoWorks has been on our list for a while. We're really excited to have partnered with them and have gotten almost their entire lineup of thermometers now integrated with FusionPrep. So if you already own a ThermoWorks wireless thermometer, a Bluetooth wireless thermometer, whether it's the Bluetooth one like you're seeing here, the Temp Test Blue, and there's a couple others as well. These are probably the most popular. There's variants of these that don't have the screen on them here, that don't show the temperature. All those work in FusionPrep now. So for all of our line checks, any temp logs that you've configured in the system, these thermometers will work. There's no pairing, there's no configuration. You literally just hit the button on the thermometer and it immediately communicates the temperature to the iPad without having to really configure anything at all. So just like the Cooper-Atkins Emerson thermometers, these are really, really easy to use. We're really excited to support this new lineup of thermometers. So if you already own them, start using them. You can now start using them at FusionPrep. You don't have to go out and buy new thermometers. And for those of you that have used the Cooper-Atkins ones in the past, or maybe happen to prefer the ThermoWorks product or products or product line, this might be a good option for you. And now you can use them in FusionPrep. So we're really excited about that too. The next thing is that in the same theme, we have also added support for the ThermoWorks WAND Blue digital forehead thermometer. So as you guys know, back when everything started with the pandemic, we released a new COVID screening functionality or a feature in the application in FusionPrep where we allow you to run your team members, or really anybody, but primarily your team members, through a screening that asks for their temperature and asks a handful of screening questions, and then gives some recommendations as to if it's safe for that team member to be at work that day. So all of our customers that have been using that have been just using their own dumb thermometers, if you will, where they just take the temperature and then they're typing it in on the iPad. Well, now we integrate with ThermoWorks' new WAND Blue Bluetooth thermometer. So instead of using those more archaic thermometers, you can now just take your employee's temperature, forehead temperature. It's a no-touch thermometer, so you're not actually making physical contact with your employee, but either someone at the store or them themselves can take their temperature, and it immediately gets logged in the application, and then they can continue going through that screening process. So those are available for pre-order right now, and support is already in the app. So for those of you that are using that screening functionality or have interest in using it, I think this will make that process much more efficient and certainly more accurate, and reduce any potential typos or misrecording of any temperature data in the application with it being manual before. Over on the app side, we have also added the ability to reorder prep lists for our on-hand screen. Sometimes our customers don't necessarily want to do these in alphabetical order, so you'll see we have a new reorder lists button here. You can easily click on these and drag and drop and reorder them, and when you do that, that just reorders them for your store, not system-wide. So if you guys have stores that are kitchens that are configured a little bit differently or laid out differently, this is a great option to make sure you're able to work through those prep lists when you're doing your on-hand counts in an order that makes sense. We're going to be releasing soon reordering of the actual items on the prep lists as well. So right now we have the lists. Coming very soon, you'll be able to reorder these items that are on the right-hand side as well, specific to your store. So that'll be coming down the pipeline really, really soon. Now we're just getting towards the final stages of testing that as well. We have a couple other things that are almost through testing and ready to release that I'll tease a little bit here in this video as well. The first of those is now that we have a much better ingredient management in FusionPrep. We also will be launching very soon a full ingredient management interface and utilization report, if you will. This is just a sample of what that looks like here. You see it'll show you all of your ingredients, there's search functionality here. It tells you how many recipes and builds are using those ingredients. If you click on any of these, let me find a good one here to click on. Here, we'll click on the black pepper to edit it. Not only can you change the name, which will change it in all of the recipes and builds to help you be really consistent, it'll show you the recipes and builds that this ingredient is linked in. You can easily click on this arrow to edit that recipe if you want to. So really helping you guys better manage these ingredients. And really, I think the most useful thing that's going to come out of this is that this will really make it easier for you to clean up those ingredients and make them a little bit more standardized and consistent, and not to have 3 different ways that we're typing out the same ingredient on different recipes. So I think that's going to be a big help. We're also going to be adding some merging functionality here too. So you can see here we have all-purpose flour a couple of different ways, so on and so forth. So if you've input your ingredients in the past a couple different ways, you'll be able to merge them all together and really clean those up really, really easily. I can't show you that right now. That's not exactly ready yet, but we're really close to getting that done as well. And just in case you're wondering, all of your ingredients will automatically populate here, so you don't have to manually put them in. Everything that you've already input into FusionPrep will automatically appear here. Nothing is going to change as to how these show up on the front end on the application, on the iPad app. So really just helping you guys better manage these ingredients. And the next and final thing that we have coming soon that we're finalizing testing on is Bluetooth printers. So traditionally our customers, all of you know that all of our printers are networked, and they're either connected to your network over Wi-Fi or via Ethernet, and we have to configure those, and sometimes it can be a little bit of a hassle. We know getting some of that configuration information from your IT company or whoever manages the technology and network technology specifically in your restaurants. So we're really excited to get our Bluetooth printer support launched, because that means we will not have to configure anything, and the printers will be plug and play. So just like our thermometers work today, where you just turn the thermometer on and hit the button and it automatically works at FusionPrep, the printers would be exactly the same way. So we're really excited about that. That's in the final stages of testing as well, but we think that that's going to be released in the very near future, and likely something that will standardize moving forward. And I would imagine we'll likely be getting away from the Ethernet and Wi-Fi printers, just because they're just a little bit more difficult to work with, and it just won't be necessary anymore. So we're really excited about that too. So I hope some of this you guys have found useful. We're really excited about these updates. By the time you're seeing this video, likely these updates are already available on your FusionPrep app on your iPads. If not, certainly check the App Store for updates to the FusionPrep app. If they are not installing automatically for you, a lot of these updates you'll already see in the control panel. If you have any questions about how any of this works or want some more detailed demos, don't hesitate to reach out to our support department. You can just email support@fusionprep.com or give us a call at 1-800-506-9968. And if you have any ideas about how we can make any of these new features or any feature in FusionPrep better, please email us at ideas@fusionprep.com. We love getting feedback from you guys, so any ideas, complaints, wish list items that you have, feature requests, please don't hesitate to email those over to us at ideas@fusionprep.com. Thanks so much, guys. Take care.